Welcome to the channel. My name is Black Star Dove. Today, the topic of discussion will be reasons to move to the Phoenix area. Then, of course, the next video will be reasons you may not want to move. But I just wrote down a few reasons in no particular order. Got them down in my notepad. Um, Other than that, I hope you are doing well. I am feeling well. Ever since I started reworking out, I have been feeling better. We'll see as time goes on. Um, but let's see here. Oh, very first reason, the weather. This is both for the good and the bad, but let's just focus on the good. Year round, it's typically really sunny. Now, the Phoenix area does have about two rainy seasons. It's like one is the first one is called the monsoon season, which I believe is from August, like the end of July to like the middle of September, and it rains a lot. And then like you'll get like these monsoons, which like these huge rainstorms that just happens like out of nowhere, like that. It's very strange, but it's also very, you know, it could be like I'm a person that loves rain. Like I don't know if you can see behind me, but on my TV, that's just someone who's driving through the rain and recording it. These are things that I listen to try to meditate, and things of that nature. Um, Sorry about that. So the weather's genuinely good. We don't really have what's known as a winter time. It does get a little cooler in the months of December and January. For me, I only put on a hoodie. Of course, I am a bigger person, so maybe I carry a little bit more heat with me. But all I need is my champion hoodie, and I'm good to go. Um, Other than that, like I said, even now, well, right now the country's having like this huge like winter storm, and it's like the middle of the country in the south and all that stuff. Like there's snow in Houston, Texas right now. Like I have a friend that lives out there, and they said they don't even have any power. Um, but other than that, like the weather's really genuinely good. I would say last year, because for 2020 everything was weird. They did say we had like 100 straight days of 110 degrees in the summertime, which was like way like it broke the previous record by like 2 weeks. Um, but other than that, the weather's genuinely good. There are tons of places and tons of things to do. So if you're a person, and it's dry heat too, so you don't really feel it. Um, let's talk about the second thing: job opportunities. There are a lot of job opportunities here, for both good and for bad. If you're someone who just needs a place to work, you have the Amazon warehouses. There are tons here. I believe there are four different warehouses here in the area. Um, if you're like into other things, there are a whole bunch of other companies, even from simple customer service jobs. Like you can most definitely make a living while living here. Next reason, let's see here, tourist destinations. Now, Arizona itself has a whole lot of tourist destinations. The biggest one, obviously, being the Grand Canyon. But living in Phoenix, we're really close to a whole lot of other places. So I just wrote down four different locations and let you know what the time is to get there to them drive wise. Of course, you could always fly or something like that. But to get to Rocky Point, Mexico, that is a 4 hour drive. And Rocky Point is like is a resort town. People like to go there. You also we're 5 hour driving from Vegas. I personally love going to Vegas, um, just so I can just sit at the slot machines, spend $1, get some drinks, have a good time. I personally like going to Vegas. The second place I love even more, L.A. Yes, L.A. The city of angels, the city where everyone seems to be flocking away from. That's a 6 hour drive. Really, you can make it about five and a half. But LA, man, let me tell you something about LA traffic. Even with people leaving the city, it still has a lot of traffic. So that's about a 6 hour drive. And then we have San Diego. I've only been there a few times. I usually go to LA if I'm going to California. But if you are that into the San Diego area, or if you want to visit it, it's only a 6 hour drive from Phoenix. Um, And of course, you have a whole lot of other places like I've been up to Salt Lake City. I've been to Albuquerque, New Mexico. You know, some pretty nice places. Let's see here. Excuse me. Okay, it is currently, last I checked, the number one fastest growing city in the U.S. Now that is for good and for bad. So there's more people coming here, which means there are more opportunities, which also means the cost of living has gone up. I'll give you a perfect example. In 2015, I had a two-bedroom, 1.3 bathroom, and what the point three is that in the master bedroom, my bedroom, it had a sink. So it was a 1.3, and the three part was just that it had an additional sink in the master bedroom. That's all it had was a sink. But I was paying $525 for a two-bedroom, 1.3 bath. Um, Now, I will admit it wasn't in the best side of town, and I will be doing a future video to let you know what size of town are the best size to be living on, or what size of town or the cheapest size to be living on, which are usually the low income neighborhoods. But now I'm in a two bedroom, two bathroom, washer and dryer unit, paying 1,400. So matter of what 6 years, I went from 525 for rent to 1,400. I mean, like, I am on another side of town, but still, think about that. That is a high cost. That's because a whole lot of people are coming here, so everything's rising up in price. So, you may like that, you may not like that. Another reason, I try not to get too political, so if you're into politics, you may want to just click off now. Is Arizona turning blue? What I mean by that is that, remember I talked about a whole lot of people leaving California? Seems like they've been moving to Las Vegas, they've been moving to Phoenix, they've been moving to Austin, Texas, and moving to Dallas, Texas. So they're coming from California to here, and that has caused Arizona itself to turn blue. If you look at this previous election, Arizona turned blue for the first time since I believe 1996. Um, so that was like weird and strange, but like I said, that's with the influx of people coming in, and land was cheap at one point. It's still, if you go in the outskirts, it'll still be cheap. Um, but like if you look in between, you'll find some golden places. So if you're a blue person, Phoenix is still blue, but I believe AZ as a whole bleeds red. So if you go in the outskirts, if you go to like Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, Cream Creek, Santan Valley, Peoria, um, all those places out there. Um, Dang, I forgot that one place. Sun Valley West or something like that. It's the place where all the retirees go to go play golf. Phoenix itself seems to be blue, but it's all surrounded by red. So you get the best of both worlds. That's what I say. Let's see here. The people here. Okay. There's a popular saying here in Arizona, and that is you will rarely meet someone who is actually from here. Um, I can simply say I have met a few people who are from here. The mother of my son is from here. Technically, my son is from here now, um, but it's hard to meet people who are actually from here. Everyone comes from different places. Me and myself, I come from Cleveland, Arizona. I would say Cleveland, Ohio. I do apologize about that. Um, so you have to think of all the different cultures in the melting pot that Phoenix is becoming. Um, the people here, for the most part, have that West Coast vibe, and what that means is that they're usually relaxed. See, when I came here, it took me a while to adjust because I was always busy, 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 busy. Got to go here, got to go there, got to go there. That East Coast mentality. Out here is more chill. It's more like, hey, just relax. It'll get done. I think I kind of adopted that mindset for most things, but I still try to be as busy as possible. Um, let's see what else is there. The culture here. The culture here is amazing. Now, I say that even though being a black man, there's not a lot of black culture here. That's because Arizona is a well, Phoenix is a 7%. No, no, oh, sorry, the Phoenix metropolitan area is only 7% black. But as far as like Hispanic culture and Native American culture, man, it is beautiful and plentiful out here. Like just have a real have a real appreciation for another culture, especially with the Latinos. Um, like just for instance, I have some. Well, not in this apartment, in my old apartment. I used to have these Latino neighbors, and every weekend they would like have a party and have a celebration and be drinking tequila. And there's like they have like a little bouncy house for the kids and all that stuff. They used to have a ball, and they used to invite me and all that stuff. And that was like a very thing. And I've seen that happen like all around the city. Like they're so welcoming. Um, so you will be welcome here with open arms. If you're someone who is of a black descent like me, um, it could be a little bit of an adjustment, especially if you're from the South, which is heavily populated by black people. Coming here can be a culture shock, but there is something for everyone. I can promise you that. Even for us black people, it may not be as much, but there's something for everyone. So these are some of the reasons why you may want to consider coming here. Like I said, we also have a lower cost of living than most other major cities. Like I said, it wasn't to the point where it was a few years ago, but it's still lower than a whole lot of other places. Like I said, I have a two-bedroom, two-bathroom was considered luxury for 1,400. I did some research for some other major cities, and that seems like that would get you like a one-bedroom apartment. So, just take it for what it is. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for vibing with me, and I wish you well.